So we have no SMTs at the highs. I think we're gonna continue pushing up today. Might have to rebalance this range though. So what we could see is us come down to Asian session low. But the only way I'll accept that is if we don't create a 5 minute. If we create a London session low SMT and then we create a 5 minute SMT, then I'm just gonna assume we're gonna target London highs. But I wanna see longs. I wanna see us come down to one of these two blue lines and then push back up. Alright, y'all, so people, what happened, man? So we took out London, but we still pushed up. Why did we push up? Because we had this low. I feel like this was really London. Asian low. This was a better description of what Asian low was. Draw down to the 5 minute. We took it out right here, didn't take it out there. Come down to the 1 minute. Once you see this, really, it's over with, man. Stop right here. Target right here. Alright, man, we back. We're gonna do a quick run through what happened today. So it's a pretty good day, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I already told y'all what I wanted to see from the day. So if we come up to the higher time frames, I was bullish, and the reason I was bullish today is simply because we had no SMTs at the highs at all. Going into today, we had no SMTs. It looks like we just created one though. That's what led to the pushback down. But we had no SMTs at the highs going into this morning. We still had this SMT with Friday's low from yesterday that led to us pushing up. We created this big range. I wanted to either see a London low SMT, which was right here. This was London's low. Or an Asian session low SMT. The reason I wanted to see Asian session is because we had this big range to rebalance into, right? Now, we actually didn't come to 6 p.m.'s low, which was right here. But Asian session really starts at 7. We did come down, take it out on NQ. We did not take it out on ES or YM. Now, that was at 9:45, so right after the market opened. After that, I wanted to see some type of smaller time frame SMT come down to the 5 minute. Y'all can see, boom, we have this SMT right here. Come down to the 1 minute. At this point, we would just wait for displacement and really just target these highs up here, London highs. But if I would have seen this high, I probably would have targeted that. So wait for displacement. Getting right here, that big expansion candle, put our stop down here below this low, target this high. That's an easy little 1-to-1, nothing crazy. But not the best risk to reward, if I'm being honest. It would have been cooler to put our stop right here. That would have been better, but that would have been very, very fucking risky. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Because just as easily as we made this 5-minute SMT, we could have made a 1-minute SMT right here, stopped some other people out, and then pushed up. So this is where my stop would have been at. Nah, I did not take this because I fell asleep, bro. I was tired as shit, bro. Y'all know I work overnights. It's literally 11:46 right now. I clocked in an hour and a half ago. I get off at 6 a.m., go to the gym, then I'm on the charts. Yesterday, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. So that morning, I was pretty tired, and I just hit legs. But it's honestly a good thing that I didn't trade, because I told myself I wouldn't trade for the rest of the week. And I had just realized that my funded was actually still alive, bro. I still got $258 of drawdown. I thought this shit was blown, so I definitely would have took a trade today, and I would have broke my rules. So even though we would have won and got a little bit more out of drawdown, let's see. So we would have been $500 less in drawdown, which would have been able to increase our risk tomorrow. But still, that I gotta follow my rules. But what else could we have done? Because I did fall asleep, but I woke up around, I want to say like 12 maybe. Oh, this was April's high actually. Okay, that's actually perfect. That could set us up for shorts tomorrow. Yeah, this was April's high, so now we have a previous month high SMT. If we get a daily SMT tomorrow or something like that, it's gonna be over with. Okay, right here actually. Literally at the end of PM. We took out this high on YM. We did not take it out on NQ or ES. And you can see we literally sold off right after that. There was no other SMTs until this formed. And right when this formed, we sold off. So now let's go down to the 1 minute. Yeah. This would have been cool shorts. Now where would we target though? I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have targeted this low, which is still a pretty good risk to reward. And if we were feeling risky, we could have put our stop above this high, or maybe at the body. So yeah, there were two good opportunities today. Sadly, we couldn't take advantage of them, but it is what it is, man. But it doesn't matter. I'm just glad I saw the opportunities. Today the market was very clear, and that's pretty much the difference between what's been happening recently on my losses and today. It was super clear today. I had one idea, and it played out. There was literally no reason. There was no way we were gonna sell off. Now we did have this London session SMT this morning, but that pushed us down to Asian lows where we created another SMT, which is pretty much equal. They're both session low SMTs, so they're equal to each other. So since there was no reason for us to push down besides this, once we create this SMT and then the 5 minute, we're gonna push up and target this again. So yeah, that's really all I got for today, man. Just a little recap. I didn't actually trade, but damn, y'all can't see me at all. Y'all could probably see me better when it's like this, but yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. We're gonna be back next week. I'm gonna demo trade tomorrow too. I might trade for real. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The market gotta be OD clear. Really, what I need to do is adopt the same mindset I had with my last strategy, my last system with this one. Find one high probability move, the highest probability move that you think is gonna happen throughout the day. Stick with that. Wait until price shows you that it's moving in that direction. If it doesn't, don't take a trade. Once it shows you that, take the trade. The market has to be super clear. I've been trading in markets that weren't super clear for me, and that led to a bad week, but we're gonna bounce back from it, man. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for watching.